Grrr.
Most talk shows aren't live, but the events on them might give them the impression. Astonishingly, some of these events made it to our TV screen, whether it's the host going crazy or star visitors dropping jaws. Join us as we show you 10 funny moments in the talk show history. But before that, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell button to be notified whenever we publish a new video.
I ushered him into the toilet, right? I pointed at my poo. I went to flush, it went down straight away.
Number 10. Jennifer Lawrence, Jack Whitehall in a Spanish restaurant toilet. Jack Whitehall is an actor, comedian, presenter, and writer from the United Kingdom. He is most recognized for his roles as JP in the Fresh Meat television series and Alfie Wickers in the Bad Education television series, and its spin-off film, The Bad Education Movie. He appears to have been born and reared without a sense of shame or humiliation, which is ideal for stand-up comedy. With this, we really never expected to hear him relate such an honest tale as the one he told on the Graham Norton show about a language barrier issue, leaving Jennifer Lawrence laughing in tears. This is clearly not suitable for the workplace.
All right.
Are you talking about Melrose Place? No, because
You're the biggest ass I ever met.
Number 9. Norm MacDonald insults the other guests. Courtney Thorne Smith was promoting her film Chairman of the Board, in which she co-starred with Carrot Top on a 1997 edition of Conan. Comedian Norm MacDonald started by riffing on Carrot Top, speculating that the film's title may be box office poison. Thorne Smith brushed aside the film's commercial and critical failures.
Lady hit me with a saucy buffalo wing. Some of the sauce went in my eye. That stuff is hot. I don't know if you ever had buffalo wing sauce in your eye, but it is detrimental to your sight.
Number 8. Kevin Hart and the wing sauce. Kevin Hart tells James Corden on The Late Late Show with James Corden about getting wing sauce in his eye while playing at a strip club. This program offers the ultimate late-night after-party every weeknight, complete with famous guests, edgy musical acts, games, and skits. Corden distinguishes his program by giving viewers a behind-the-scenes look in the green room, bringing all of his guests out simultaneously and lending his musical and acting abilities to numerous segments. Number 7. Everything Bill Murray ever did on Letterman. The Tonight Show has been an American television tradition for almost 60 years, including big-name celebrity guests and top musical and comic talent. At one point, Bill Murray was a guest on the show. Here's a rundown of all the things Bill Murray has done while on The Tonight Show. He wore a Liberace costume complete with a dog and vehicle. He even emerged from a cake. How surprising is that? He performed a whole interview dressed as a football player. He once conducted an exclusive interview while dressed in a 1700s outfit. Number 6. Paul Rudd repeatedly trolls Conan with Mac and Me. Actor Paul Rudd earned his reputation in theater and cinema in several significant productions. Thanks to his effortless charisma and captivating grin, he built a devoted fan base as both a sensitive leading man and a comedic foil. Paul Rudd is recognized for his clever banter and one of his most famous jokes about the Conan O'Brien. Rudd has put up a clip from a movie or TV show for every appearance on Conan's show since 2004 instead of presenting the same sequence from the 1988 film Mac and Me.
They don't like to show his bones anymore because it's like why doesn't want to be on display anymore. But less.
Number 5. Bradley Cooper and Jimmy Fallon's unstoppable laughs. Bradley Cooper has spent the previous 2 decades navigating Hollywood. He's most recognized for his performances in the Hangover trilogy, Silver Linings Playbook, and A Star is Born. But he's also had success in other genres. During an interview for promotion, The actor and the late night presenter couldn't take themselves seriously since they wore novelty visors. For almost 10 minutes, they couldn't get themselves as they laughed nonstop on the show. Number 4. Drew Barrymore forgets the thing about boundaries. Drew Barrymore is a famous American actress. She has received several nominations and accolades, including a Golden Globe and a Screen Actors Guild Award. She even won 5 Emmy Awards nominations and a BAFTA award. That's why Barrymore's interruption of her interview with David Letterman to jump on his desk and dance for him on his birthday is so bizarre. People never expected her to do that. She turned to face him and flashed him while dancing and cheered triumphantly.
I think it's a founded fear.
I think it's a founded fear.
It is.
Tell us what it is.
Number 3. Mark Ruffalo and the Phobia. This episode includes actor Mark Ruffalo, who begins the discussion by discussing his fear. What exactly is it? It is being pursued with a stick with feces on it. That's right. You heard that correctly. On a stick? Poop. Of course, there is a reasonable explanation, but you'll have to watch the movie to find out what it is. When Graham gets to other guests' fears, and British comic Josh Widdicombe is ready to speak about his, he is insulted by Mark Ruffalo, making the whole section extra hilarious. Watch Mark Ruffalo and Joyce Widdicombe on the Graham Norton Show if you want a good chuckle. Start with the first video, which puts everything into perspective by showing Widdicombe putting down the Avengers Age of Ultron, one of Ruffalo's most recent films. So when it came to Widdicombe's fear, Mark Ruffalo couldn't resist repaying the favor a few minutes later. Also, yes, he was spot on with his prediction.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
And I'm Jimmy Fallon. But some people think I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
And some people think I'm Jimmy Fallon.
Number 2. Emma Watson once mistook Jimmy Fallon for Jimmy Kimmel on Fallon. You appear on a late-night talk show to promote your new picture, and you compliment your host on one of his most famous jokes, only to discover that you've confused him with someone else. Jimmys are hard to come by late at night, especially since they are Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel, not to mention James Corden. Emma Watson, turns out, can't tell the difference between the two. At least, she couldn't notice in 2012. As the actress recounted on Thursday's episode of The Tonight Show, her first visit on the late night with Jimmy Fallon went wrong when she complimented her host, Fallon, on one of Kimmel's most famous gimmicks. Watson remembered Thursday night. Before you even started the interview, I just dove straight in there. I love that Halloween candy thing that you do. And there was just silence. These were some of the notable remarks. Watson's blunder prompted Fallon to point out that the segment she was referring to, in which parents pretended to have eaten their children's Halloween candy, was a Jimmy Kimmel Live staple. Watson admitted, "I died inside." Fortunately, Fallon was a good sport about it and let her reshoot her introduction, but not before slipping in a subtle jab of his own. "I had you leave and re-enter, and that when you returned and sat down, I asked, 'So, are you a big fan of late-night TV?' Unfortunately, that initial take, which was removed from the show to save Watson from disgrace, is unlikely to be seen.
You have to give me a little gun.
That's MILA KUNIS.
Wow.
Number 1. Olly MURS was exposed for having a crush on Mila Kunis. Olly MURS did not keep his affection for Mila Kunis, expressing his crush on the actress through Twitter. When the troublemaker singer appeared on the Graham Norton Show, he had no idea what he was getting himself into, and the presenter embarrassed him in front of the OZ star. When Graham, a cheeky comedian, informed Mila about the crush when they were seated together on the program, the former X Factor competitor was left red-faced. The 49-year-old host said that when asked on Twitter by a fan who he would most like to have children with in Hollywood, he answered Mila Kunis. "I never thought in my wildest dream that I would actually meet her," Olly said. Clearly unforgettable, but attempting to brush it off. Though Olly and Mila has a great ring to it, the cheeky Essex boy said, testing the waters. "This is so flattering," the starlet said, apparently unsure how to handle the situation. Mila may be dating Ashton Kutcher, But that didn't stop Graham from spilling the beans to the entire country. Did you have a good laugh at these funny moments in the talk show history? What do you think about these hosts and guests? And what were your reaction to these scenes? Feel free to share your thoughts and responses in the comment section below. And before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notification on our future content. See you in the next video.